So I'm gonna continue to focus on the topic that I was discussing earlier on the other live, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish it on this live. So I was talking about phone hacking and how targeted individuals what they what they tend to do. The cybersecurity hackers, they tend to break into your phone and gain access to hacking your phone, and like while you're using your phone, other people can also be able to see and access your phone. Meanwhile, you're using your phone. So your phone is going to slow down a lot because you have a lot of other people um gaining access to your phone and the ability to actually download certain things onto your phone without you even being aware that your phone is literally full of data. Like your whole data is full. You have no storage left in your phone because other people are using your data up through your phone. So hacking your phone means that someone hacks and breaks into your phone. That means that they have the ability to access your camera roll, access certain things in your phone, and they can actually delete certain things. They can you know control certain apps and control the setting in your phone while you're using your phone. So, as I mentioned earlier, what many TIs go through is the brightness of their phone is constantly being altered. So, like the range of your brightness is either increased or sometimes it's decreased where your phone is literally like just a dark screen. Like the lighting is very dim where you can hardly even see your phone. Like you're typing and it's like very dim. You go outside and your phone, you press your phone, you turn it on, and it's like so dim where you have to try to find like a shade in order to like really see, certain apps and be able to use your phone because the brightness has is literally so dimmed. And one of the problems that many of us have is that we literally go to the setting and we try to turn up the whole entire brightness on our phone. Like we put the brightness all the way up to like the end, the full brightness range, and it's still the brightness still will not be visible. Like the screen will still be dim regardless of you even going to the setting to press the brightness range at its full potential. It'll still be dim. So you know that your phone is being hacked because your phone is dim regardless of you attempting and reattempting to like mess with the brightness and turn it all the way up, and it still won't go. It's the brightness will still not your screen will not be brighter. It'll just be like dim like it was. So you're asking yourself like, why is my screen dim even when I'm um you know going right here and putting it to the full brightness, it's still dim. It's because your phone is being hacked. And sometimes when I was using my phone, it was like the screen was so dim. I would go on live streams and I couldn't even see the comments on the comment sections that people were commenting because the screen was so dim where I was like I had to really like zoom in and kind of get really close to be able to read the comments on my phone. And out of nowhere, the brightness would just go up again, and I was like, really? So it's like they're just messing with my phone, and I don't have control over it. I don't have control over putting the full brightness because it still won't even allow me to like put on the brightness on my phone. So that's how I know my phone is literally being hacked. The same thing with the volume, you guys. Same thing happens with like the volume on your phone. It's also being monitored and adjusted. The volume on your phone is also being adjusted. So let's say that you're watching a YouTube video or you're listening to music and like you turn up all the volume cuz you could barely hear like what's being said on the video. You could barely hear like the music that you're listening to on the background. It's like very low, and you have the volume at all the way up. You turn up the volume all the way up and it's still not even loud. The volume is still very low. And you're like, I have the volume all the way up and it's still not I'm still not even able to listen to like the music and enjoy it because the volume is so low that I can't even hear, you know, or I can't even watch the YouTube video because it's like the volume is like very low. So you don't even have control over that because even when you turn up all the volume, it's still not even loud enough. And then when you turn the volume low, it'll adjust by itself. Like sometimes when I'm on TikTok, I turn up the volume and it literally turns it up very little or turns it up all the way. Another thing is it's like the volume you can't even adjust it as also you can't adjust it because it's like your phone is being tapped and it's like only whenever they decide that your volume should be louder, they'll make it louder. And sometimes your phone works perfectly fine, other times it's like you're having trouble just trying to get the brightness, trying to get the volume up, and it still won't work. You just have to wait until like you can finally get it to work again. You have to just wait. I've had over 5 different phones hacked. My phone is freaking tapped. Same, mine is as well. My phone is very tapped also. That's why I'm thinking like I need to get a new phone, but they probably might be able to hack into it again. Wow, 100 of them. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the first things that usually happen. Your volume, your brightness is adjusted. Now let's talk about like the battery on your phone. It's like it drains so quickly. Like you barely charged your phone early in the morning. You have it at 100% and you're just using your phone for about 20 minutes the least and your phone is already on like 10%. And you're like, "But I just charged my phone like it won't even last up to an hour of like fully being charged. Like the battery literally drains in less than 10 minutes or 20 minutes." And you're like, "How did my battery just drain so quickly if I literally had it charged throughout the whole entire day?" And you have to continuously recharge your phone over and over again. Look for an outlet to be able to charge your phone and be able to use your phone throughout the day because your phone is constantly dying on you. So that's just how it is. Yeah, exactly. The battery draining too fast is apparent, a major sign that your phone is cloned. If it gets too hot, too. Yeah, your phone will literally overheat. And sometimes, like, it overheats to the point where, like, your whole hand is, like, hot. You're like, you can't even touch the screen of your phone because it's, like, burning. Um, Another thing is sometimes you don't even have access to many of your apps that you download on your phone. Let's say that you want to go into like your Instagram, you want to go into like any app that you have your photo album. You literally click on it, you press on it, and you're like trying to get into that app. It just glitches. It just continues to glitch. It doesn't allow you to go in, and you keep pressing it, and it's like it's not letting you. It's like you're just pressing on the screen and nothing's happening. Like you're just continuously pressing it over and over again. And it won't let you access, it won't let you enter those apps that you're trying to go into. Um, so it'll continue to glitch. Your phone is going to continue to glitch. And you're like, why can't I access this app? And then when you try to access another app, it'll let you access that certain app. So certain apps you won't even be allowed to access. And then once you press another app, it will allow you to access that app and the other apps you don't have access to. So it's like monitored. Like you're restricted to use certain apps on your phone and you're like, really? Like I can't even use my own phone of certain apps that I have. Like it's my phone. Why can't I have access to certain apps that I literally um use on a day-to-day basis that I use for certain tasks throughout my day that I like to, you know, go in this certain app and check this app out and your phone is for you to use, and you can't even use certain things on your phone because it won't even allow you to. And other times, like your phone will literally allow you to go back into that app and it'll work, but it's like you have to wait a long time for you to get access again to that certain app. And then let's talk about the data. Your storage somehow is always full, and you go to your data bar and you have like pictures, it's full this part, and then other apps. And when you go to the other apps, it's like a whole entire space is over, like literally your whole camera roll is full, and it says other. Phone is literally acting something like this. It's literally like saying no connection. Adriana, what apps do you use to test and able to verify? I had a lot of good stuff. I'm able to have my aunts tonight and we'll can join a live and show everyone. Yeah, that'd be nice. I have to get um I have to get a certain app in order to allow you to go live with me. I don't know how to use it yet, but I'll figure it out. Um so so yeah, there's certain things on your phone that you're literally gonna have a lot of trouble gaining access to because your phone is hacked. It's tapped into heavily. So yeah, the brightness, the volume, your battery dying, um, your phone overheating. You can't use certain apps on your phone. You're not allowed to access certain apps. And now your camera roll, that's another thing. Your camera roll, certain videos, certain pictures that you have had on your camera roll, you're gonna try to go back and view like your pictures and stuff like that. And certain videos, certain pictures are gonna go missing. And you're going to be like, where's that video that I took? Where's that picture that I had of me and a friend, or an old picture of something, and you're like, where'd it go? It just disappeared. It just disappeared out of my camera roll. Like I literally took the picture, and how come it's not appearing on my phone, on my camera roll? And that video that I took the other time, it's not there anymore. So you just ask yourself, like, wait a minute, I really didn't delete that picture. I haven't deleted anything on my phone, and how come it's not there anymore? And it's because your phone is being tapped. It's like people are literally like being able to delete certain items, certain videos off of your phone, and they don't appear. And then there was another time when I went into my camera roll, and a bunch of old videos that I've taken appeared on my camera roll again. And I was like, whoa, like I got all my old videos back, and it was from a long time, and it just reappeared. It showed up again on my phone. And I'm like, well, I hope like the videos that were deleted reappear, and they don't, like, so so yeah, they do that. What else? Your YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel, that's another app that sometimes it won't even allow you to access as well. It'll tell you having trouble reloading, um, watching videos as well. Let's say you're watching a YouTube video on YouTube, and while the YouTube video is playing, it literally like stops every once in a while. The video just pauses, and you have to go back and press play again so you can continue listening to that video, and it just pauses again. Or like it's commercial after commercial, and it's just like you're like, what? But when you're watching a certain YouTube video, it won't even allow you to literally watch the whole entire video. It'll continue to pause. It'll continue to literally have like so many disruptions while you're literally trying to just enjoy a YouTube video while watching it. Another thing is, it's like the videos will literally cut off. Like they get cut off, like certain words that you've said in your videos, they get cut off, and you're like, what? Like, why is the video like glitching so much, you know? Certain words I literally can't even understand because they're like hacking it. So, so yeah, that happens. Or they say loading and loading. Mm-hmm. True. Yes. And then what else? Oh yeah, when you're on your camera, like trying to take a picture, you know, you're just trying to take a picture with your phone, and your phone is so hacked to the point where you can't even take a picture, you can't even record a video because each time, you know, your camera phone is always being like moved all over the place. And it's crazy, you guys. I was literally trying to take a picture of this important like paper for a job that I had, and I had to memorize certain things, you know, for the job. And as I got my phone to take the picture and I zoomed in, it literally took a picture of the ceiling and then it took a picture of like the other side of the wall. And I had my phone like very I was holding it like, you know, with precision. Like I was just holding the phone very firmly trying to take a picture. And it would just like move, the camera would just move like everywhere and it would take random pictures. And I was like, why is the camera just taking pictures of like of other things that I haven't even faced my camera towards. And that's another thing. Same thing with videos. Like you're gonna try to take a video and it's only gonna allow you to record the video for less than 5 seconds. Or less than a minute. And you're like, I'm barely recording and like it won't even allow me to record videos for a longer time span. You know, it's very it's like they hack and they only allow you to do certain things on your phone. They blur my camera when I'm trying to make videos. Exactly. Yeah, me too. Yeah. This is random, but why do I see stars in the sky that look like they're flickering? Oh, those might be those are drones. Those are drones. Those could be drones or they could be I get those too. I get those too. Um but yeah, they're drones. I get those too sometimes in this window right here. Hold on. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, satellites or drones. Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you. That's what they are. Um, so yeah, the camera roll, the videos, or sometimes when you're even recording a video, it just literally glitches. And then it's like the whole video is like you can't even record it because continues to glitch. It gets you off of the camera app. It won't allow you to re-enter back into the camera to take a picture or to take a video. It's like you can't even access your camera. So yeah. Yeah, that's the camera malfunctions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that happens. And it's crazy, isn't it? It's like your camera phone just like takes moves all around. It's like it's so slow too. It's like very slow. It's like and it's all blurry and it just takes randoms and it's like, you know, it's all like slow and then it freezes and then it freezes again and then it literally goes up to the ceiling, the camera, and then it freezes again and then it's like slow, and you're like trying to take the picture, and it's like it continues to like move, and then it freezes, and then it takes a picture, and then it moves, and then it freezes. And you're like, I'm literally focusing my camera straight at whatever I'm trying to take a picture, and it won't allow me to. And then next thing you know, you go to your camera roll and you have a bunch of blurry pictures, like 5 or 6 blurry pictures. And you're like, I didn't even get a good picture of whatever it was that I needed to take a picture of. So, yeah, the camera does malfunction. Alright, the next thing on the phone hacking is um the random text messages. Like, you'll get certain messages like delivered package, press link to access package. I'm trying to figure out, hold on, you guys. I'm very organized when it comes to this stuff. Give me 1 second. It gets like, oh, thank you for delivering your package. You have a total of blank amount due. Please press link. And it'll send a big old paragraph. So it's something like this, you guys. Hold on. Something like this. Give me 1 second. Like that. Your delivery US4, which includes the following products, cannot be approved for delivery until the outstanding tax. Press link. Certain like things like that you'll get. Your paracel. This is how you know your phone is hacked. This is how you know for sure your phone is literally hacked. And just random calls, like random phone numbers. Just random phone numbers. So yeah, you guys. That's how you know your phone is hacked. And I was like, why do I keep receiving these like random um these random messages from random calls? So yeah. And then another thing is you get a lot of spam calls. A lot of spam calls, a lot of like random calls, you know, from different areas. Text messages too. Like one time I got a message from someone like, and I received that message like more than 3 times, and it was like a party. Yeah, it was like a party. It was like, don't forget to bring napkins to the party, and it was like a picture of like a house with balloons and like plates. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, it's a random caller, and I was like, my phone is literally being hacked because like I don't even talk to anyone, and like it's like a party as in like an anniversary, and I'm like, what? Like who is that? And it's just a random caller. I don't even know who it is. Hi, Sergio. So, so yeah, it's like you get certain calls like that. My phone was hacked multiple times, and then they can use their program. Look it up. They can force open your phone. Oh yeah, that's why I don't press those links as well. Yeah, they use random multiple spam calls. I also got like prank calls on my phone as well. So I got like this prank caller telling me hello, thank you for ordering burritos. We don't have bean burritos right now. And like just constantly the same the same prank call. It's the same exact prank call. It's just over and over again repetitively. And I'm like I've received this prank call more than once before. I constantly get that same prank call number. And one time I thought it was someone that I knew, and I literally told this person like, "Why are you prank calling me?" They're like, "What? I didn't prank call you." So it's just done to like just yeah. Or sometimes they'll give you a prank call like, "Oh, we're calling about your life insurance policy, and please give us a number callback." So yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have those random text messages from unknown callers. Those random voicemails and random spam calls continuously, invitations to certain events by a random caller that you don't even know who it was sent from, prank calls, random messages that they leave. One time I received such a cruel prank call one time. Um, I gave my number away to someone, and they left one of the most meanest voicemail you could ever imagine. And when I picked up I checked the voicemail, it was like some of the most mean things like ever heard about myself, and I was like, that is so mean. So be careful who you give your number to. Don't give your personal number to just anyone, because like if you give your number to a gang stalker, they might actually like prank call you, or do certain send you certain mean things on your phone. You don't want that to happen. You don't want other people to have access to send you threat calls, or say really nasty mean things to you through the phone or text message as well. I've also gotten random text messages like, "Hey beautiful," and I'm like, "Who is this?" And they don't even respond. And it's like a random caller. Or they're like, "Oh, I've been looking at you." And I'm like, "The heck, who is that?" I'm like, who are you? Like, I literally text back, like, "Who is this?" And I never get a response back. And I'm like, that's strange. And I'm like overthinking, like, wait, who sent this? Who sent this message? And it's most likely part of like the whole entire hacking and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, that stuff is real. Thank you. I get calls from vehicle warranty extensions. They ask what kind of car. I say a 1982 Chevy. Legs LO. Go over their head and say model is too old. Yeah, I got one today. A 323 number with just a. I block them right away or report spam. They know when you buy a new phone or purchase a bus ticket. Exactly, yeah. But one thing I heard is that it's more important to use cash than your credit card, you know? Because cash is less traceable. right. Let's talk about other things that happen when your phone is hacked. So, like, let's say you're literally on YouTube and you're typing something up. Your keyboard is going to be like so slow to the point where like you literally press a you press a a letter on your keyboard and it literally won't even you to press a certain letter. It's R because I'm writing a you're like you can't press the R and it won't let you press the R, and it's like so slow like you're just trying to type and it's like it slows down and you're like one letter barely got on there, one letter barely got on there, um and it's like sometimes it'll literally like rewrite whatever you wrote and like it'll be a mess and you're like what I literally typed it the right way, how come it's like how come it's still not going through the text message. Oh, or sometimes you'll send a text message and it'll never send. It'll never send itself and it'll literally disappear on your phone. And you're like, I just sent a text message and like the text message just disappeared. Like I'm like, where'd the text message go? I just typed it up and I just sent it to someone and all of a sudden it's not appearing, or a whole entire text message like your person that you've been texting their name will just disappear and you're like wait, and you go on your you go to your text messages and you scroll and you're like trying to look for that person that you were texting and like it just disappears, the whole entire bar just disappears and you're like where's that person that I was texting for, like I was recently texting them and all of a sudden like their name doesn't even appear on the text messages and you're literally searching their number, you're like wait where's that certain contact? Because it like deleted itself. So that also happens. And it's not your imagination. It's literally like they're literally deleting and messing with your phone. So yeah. Um Another thing is like you call. Let's say you call a number and it goes straight to voicemail or it redirects you to a different um number line, like a number call line or something. I don't know how to say it, but it's like you're calling a line and it's like you get sent to like a different like a phone company or you get sent to like insurance policy and you're like wait, I was supposed to call my dentist. Why is it going straight to like a cable guy? Or your phone won't even let you call. It'll be like, sorry, your phone is not available. You can't call right now. And you're like, what? Like, why can't I make phone calls on my phone right now? If literally I paid for data, how come I can't make a phone call on my phone? And you're dialing and you're like, you're just waiting and it's like, dun, 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 and you're just waiting. And it's like, sorry, your call cannot go through right now. Please check your phone service. And you're like, what? You're like, what happened? Like, really? And you get like frustrated. You're like, ah. But it's, yeah. Yeah, it's called redirected call. Mm hmm. Yes, I received it. Thank you, Joseph. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Mm hmm. Yeah. They call me from all over the country. Let's see. I never answer because I know my dog doesn't have a phone. um, okay, so the keyboard, the phone calls, when you try to make a phone call, even when certain people try to call your number, the number, the call won't even go through on your phone. It won't be visible that someone has been calling you as well. Like, I had someone tell me, like, I was calling you like 5 or 6 times and you didn't answer. And I was like, I never got your call. I told him like I never received your call. Like your call is not it's not even showing up on my phone. Like it didn't go through. And you're like, "Wait, did you really call me?" Cuz like I'm looking on my phone and it's like I don't see your text message, I don't see your call. And it's like it doesn't even appear on your phone. And it's because, like, they literally hack, they block certain calls as well. They block certain numbers from being able to call you. Isn't that crazy? Like, isn't that crazy how they literally do stuff like that? I be getting text messages late from my best friend. That's crazy. Every time I'm on YouTube videos, I get a call, like a distraction, and I'm like, I already know it's literally it's literally done like to disturb, to distract, as a nuance. Yeah. Um so yeah, they call whenever you're busy or something. All right. What else, you guys? Even when you're online, certain websites you won't even be able to access. And let's say you're not even accessing anything like bad, you're just literally trying to access like an article that you found online, and it's like, sorry, you don't have access to it, or no internet connection. And you're literally, as soon as you like go back to a different tab, you're allowed to use Google back. Your Google works perfectly fine. But it's like as soon as you go to like a different website, it doesn't even allow you to. And then once you try it again, it finally allows you to enter that certain article that you were trying to enter earlier. So it does little tricks. It does little tricks on your phone. Like sometimes you could use it, other times you can't, other times it's like malfunctioned, other times it runs perfectly fine. My YouTube app keeps crashing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's a common sign that your phone is hacked. That's crazy. I get a weird static like someone is listening. I tell, oh, hi, what do you want? And then it stops. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's true. Uh huh. That happens too. It's like you have a second person literally on the line. You're like, wait. Or even when you're using your phone. Yeah, even when you're just using your phone, you get static as well. And you're like, yeah, that's true. The phone echoes too. When you're just using your phone, it's like static. Yeah. I feel someone else is listening. Yeah. Most likely you're actually very accurate, They do and phone and certain things like that. And they study you. They're like, okay, well, this person likes to like shop online. They like to shop for like clothes on this website, and they like this or that. So they keep notice of like your activities online as well. I have witnesses my phone hacking, and when I showed them, they're like, mm-hmm, yes, yes, Luan. That's accurate. I've done that too, actually. I was one time just hanging out with someone, and I was like, look at my phone. It's literally the camera's being hacked. Like, look how slow it's going. Like, it's literally like it's like the camera is just breaking down or something. Like it's just like freezing. It's freezing, and then it continues to move, and then it freezes, and then it continues to move. It's just like, and the person's like, maybe it's just the rain. I'm like, no, it's literally my phone is being hacked. But they're like, maybe you just need a new phone. And I'm like, no. I'm like, no, my phone is just hacked. That's what it is. Um, Yeah, I talked about the keyboard being very slow, like when you want to type on the keyboard, or sometimes it even freezes. Or have you guys ever had that where the keyboard just like disappears, and you're like trying to find the keyboard again, and you're like, where'd the keyboard go? And you're like literally trying to access the keyboard, or like when you're online and like it freezes and you can't get out of that certain website that you're on because the screen just freezes and you literally have to get out of the screen in order to like try to go back in. That is so obnoxious. Like you have to just try over and over again to get it to work again so you can finally access the screen because it just freezes on you. Yeah, the keyboard be playing peekaboo with us. Shit happens to me when I try to upload a video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I can't even go on live sometimes because it literally says um like you can't go on live right now. Like even certain apps don't even let me like upload videos on YouTube or even go on live on YouTube because it's like an impediment. It won't allow me to. It will literally delete text as I'm typing. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that. That's also part of it too. And you're like, wait, what? Or even in your notes, like let's say you have like your iPhone notes and you like type something on your notes and you save it, and then once you go back to your notes, it's like it all disappears. Like everything that you typed on there, it's like gone, and you're like, oh, you're like, where'd it go? You're like, I literally typed something important on my notes and now I can't find it. Now it's not visible anymore. Crazy. Like it's just gone. Like your notes are just gone and you're like, where did my notes crazy. Or sometimes your phone will literally just freeze. It'll just freeze. Like it'll just freeze. The screen will go all black and it'll just freeze. And you're like trying to turn it on and off and it just won't allow you to. That's the first problem I had when my phone was barely beginning to be hacked. It's like the screen would just go like pitch black, but the light will still be on the screen. But it was like I can't even turn it on anymore. I had to like literally wait. It was like frozen. I thought the phone was broken. I was like, did my phone just break? Because it won't. I can't even turn it back on. And yeah, phone goes from 30% to dead in 1 minute, or it stays 1% for hours and hours. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. Have Google Play glitch thing. The phone gets hot to the point where you can heat up some tortillas on it. That's so true. Yeah, it heats up very quickly. Yeah, I actually made that mistake one time. Someone was like, "Can I use your phone?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, here." Oh, naive. I was so naive. I didn't even pay attention to the risk. Oh well. Yeah, so what else, you guys? Oh, emails. Let's talk about emails on your phone. Certain emails that you send out don't even get sent out, or certain emails that get sent to your email inbox, it just disappears, and you're like, or they delete your emails and throw it in the trash, and you literally have to like be a scavenger and like search for your old emails, search for your old you know your old messages that you sent to find them because they're like they just disappear and you're like, where did that email go? You know, it's important. It's an important document that I had to send out, and all of a sudden it's not there anymore. So yeah, they mess with certain things like that. If you don't want files missing, remove memory card when not using. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, emails are sent from my handler in the name of a friend that was never sent by them. What? Wow. Trying to think of other signs of your um of when your phone's hacked. What about when you're trying to do a YouTube video? Like you're filming a YouTube video, and as you're filming it, the video just literally like glitches, and your whole video that you recorded is just gone. And you're like, I was just recording a short video on YouTube, like, hi, welcome back, and like somehow the video just glitches and goes, and you're like, where'd it go? And you have to literally start all over again. It happened to me when I was trying to make a video one time, and I had to literally restart over and over and over and over and over again, cause like the camera would just continue to glitch, and like not allow me to film, to go back and record. How about when you scroll on YouTube and you are trying to scroll down and keep scrolling up fast? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Or when it gets stuck. When it gets stuck, you're like scrolling and it's like it get stuck. Or even on like online articles or anything that you're reading online, the whole entire thing just gets stuck and you're like it's like really slow. And you're like I can't even scroll back. I can't even scroll down because it's like stuck. That happens too. You think about something and you get ads for it, and you talk about something and you get ads for it. Yep, that's how you know. That's how you know that they keep record of the things that you search online, or you know, or certain things that you like. They use to like draw your attention and distract you. Even like when you're on online, you get certain ads just pop up. You get a lot of ads, random ads just pop up, so you can't even continue to read whatever it was that you were reading because the ads are just like repetitively, they're just throwing out random ads at you. And even sometimes those ads can even be like honeypots, like someone attractive just popping up on your screen. You're like, what? What is this? And or just like an ad on Target. You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, certain apps literally like give you certain ads to like harass you. Like they'll give you like an ad of Target, and it'll be like the whole circle, cause like you're a targeted individual. So what they'll do is they'll literally put an ad of Target with the red Target thing. Or they'll also give you like a are you depressed? Are you sad? Are you going through stuff right now? And like it'll be like a short little ad of like mental health, anxiety is important, and you're like, why are you putting like these sad advertisements, like I don't need that. I don't want to watch that. So you try to quickly just press skip. You're like skip, skip, skip. I get a lot of I get a lot of ads of the military, like join the Air Force, join the Marines, join us today. And I'm like, why do I keep getting so many advertisements on the military, you know? It's like ongoing. But yeah. A lady and her two dogs were, oh wow. To trigger us empaths. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why they keep sending military ads. I'm like, I'm not interested in the military. You know? But I mean, I'm not interested in joining. But yeah. Targeting through all portals of tech and now organic too. Mm-hmm. Facts. Yep. They got a hybrid artificial intelligence system that reads thoughts of data centers with D-Waves Corp with quantum computer tech. Hmm. I believe that. Yeah. That's how they know. What you think? We are in the army of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Mm-hmm. I would have a few people that I frequently talk to in the phone, and it would always echo like crazy. I could always hear myself delayed. Yes, yes, I've had that too, and it is so it is so like I don't know. It just feels like so awkward, like strange. You're like you're just hearing your own voice, and you're like 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 that's strange. You're like you kind of just I kind of just want to put the phone away and just like what do you call it? Keep it at a distance. I don't want to hear myself. I'm like, that's how I sound. I'm like, I'm gonna put the phone like over. I'm gonna hold the phone a little bit farther away so I don't have to hear the echo. Cause it's like it kind of scares me. I'm like, I don't want like, you know. But yeah, D waves. Yep, yep. One in my town because of everyone here. It seems it's gone. Hi. You guys have any other signs of your phone being hacked that I haven't mentioned yet? Yes, reading everyone's thought patterns. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they keep track of all your activities, like everything that you buy online. You know what questions you ask on Google. You know, like if you ask like why do people stare sometimes like this, or you know those random questions that you just want to go on Google and just search up. Cuz you're like curious to like search certain answers as to like why certain human behaviors, or learn about um certain things online. One thing that you could do is make sure that you just search up the most random things so they can't figure you out, you know? Just search up the most random things that you could ever think of on Google and just like type it in and be like, why does a crocodile laugh? Or some just random stuff. So like they really can't gather enough like data that's accurate about you because they're always accumulating data. You know, they're always accumulating information to later use as like information about you. You know, so if you like continue to just search a bunch of like random stuff, they're not gonna be able to figure you out, like, you know, things that you like and don't like and stuff like that. Just confuse it. So yeah, I'd be using Google like, why are my names? You guys ever used to get like certain phone calls really late at night, like really late at night, and you're like sleeping, you're just sleeping, and like you get a random call like at 1 in the morning, and you're like, who's calling me this late? And it's a spam caller, and you're just like, really? You're like, really? Like at this time, you know? But yeah, I used to get that a lot, like really late at night, just always like at 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning, just a random caller. Or those emergency calls. You guys ever? That's another tactic when your phone's hacked. You know those like emergency alarms that go on your phone. It's like ding, dong, dong, on your phone, and you're trying to turn it off, and you're like, turn this off, and it's just random. Like this alarm thing just goes on your phone. You guys ever got had those? Like, and you're just trying to turn it off. You're like trying. Yeah, the Amber Alerts. Oh, I get so many of those constantly. Even when I'm out, like in public, like I'm at a grocery store, I'm at a store or something, and the Amber Alert on my phone just goes on really loud. And I'm like, really? I'm like, really? Now's not the time? You know? Now's not the time for this. It's literally peaceful and like, why an Amber Alert? Yeah, it's a fake Amber Alert, uh huh. Yeah, it's another sign. I'm just like, wow, that was a disturbance. My phone wouldn't shut off, then kept turning on by itself. What? Yeah, I used to think that too. I used to think that every person would receive those Amber calls at the same time. It turns out it's not always the case. You know, because I would get it like even when I was like at a quiet like place, even a library, the Amber Alert thing would just like go on really loud, and I was like trying to turn it off, trying to like silence my phone. All right, you guys. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream because I don't want it to literally go like be like a really long live stream. You know, I want it to just be an educational live stream on like signs that your phone is hacked and like the signs of like um you know of your phone and stuff like that. So it's just an educational video for all target individuals out there, including myself, and like the things that we have to go through with our phones being tapped heavily. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys finally know like the signs that your phone is hacked, and you know you're not you're not literally like making things up. It's literally happening to you. So this is just validation and clarity that like this stuff really does happen and does take place. So um thank you guys so much for joining my live stream today, and I'll be making more educational live streams later on. Okay? All right, you guys. Be yourselves, continue to share that beautiful light with the world, and continue to stay true to who you are. All right, bye.